Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're just chilling. I wanted to talk about, because I'm really eyeballing that G87, right? So I wanted to talk about the G87. The G87 versus the M3. Kind of, not versus the M3, versus the E30, right? Let's talk about that. Because I'm really thinking that the E30 is like the G87 M2 is like the reincarnation of the E30. So how did BMW go from the E30 M3 to the G87 M2? Man, that's crazy. The E30 weighs about 2,800 pounds, naturally aspirated, 4-cylinder, right? G87, built for modern performance standards, twin turbo standard, 3,800 pounds. But with that 3,800 pounds, you know, like by today's standards, we've got like mad horsepower in the G87. Body design, right? That E30, that boxy looking design, I like it. I love the look of the E30. The G87, man, when that car came out and I saw the G87, I was like, there's no words. The G87 is just, it's a beautiful car. It really is a beautiful car. Bold, controversial. Same thing when the E30 came out. Just bold. You know what I'm saying? E30, very rev happy. All right, rev happy. G87, torquey, power, right? Traction control, all that good stuff is in there. Now, if I get an E30, of course, you know, we have to like engine wise, we got to do something, right? Now, here's the thing. I'm thinking the G87 is gonna hold me to it if you want, but I'm thinking the G87 is gonna become just like the E30 in terms of like culture, how polarizing it is. You know, I seriously think the G87 will become like the E30, like the E30 M3. So that being said, man, will the G87 M2 be remembered the way the E30 is today? Or will this be the last of the pure M cars before the electrification takes over? That's not happening. I don't know. But I will say this. I think the G87 is next on my list. Like, I did want to get a, what is it? One of the bigger coupes. But, you know, and of course, it's got to be a coupe. So, whatever we get, it's got to be a coupe. I've never ever driven an E30. Never driven an E30 with, you know, stock engine. Doesn't matter if it's stock or not. I've just never driven an E30. But I can kind of get an idea of what the G87 feels like without the DCT transmission. So yeah, man, I'm seriously leaning heavily towards the, I did want to go back in the day though, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I did want to go back in the days. That was gonna be like another top secret project that we were gonna work on together. But before that, I need to do something else. You know, trust me on this one. That one is a secret, but trust me, it's gonna be fire. So once we do that, then we get the body, and then we'll make that one look nice. Yes, sir. So try not to make this camera move as much as possible on my neck. Back in the day and grab an E30 M3. I like the way those sound, but then again, you have to buy a supercharger, which me personally, I'm not a fan of a supercharger. I like the way they sound, I believe in the power of the turbo. Ooh, that thing is, I'm telling you, we're gonna get this car working right. Working right. Yeah, man. Once it's working right, it's back to the track. I was gonna get a bigger coupe, but that would have been later on down the line. But I'm seriously thinking the G87 M2 would be more of a driver's car, and I like to drive. I want to learn everything there is about driving. So that's what we're gonna do. Learn how to drive. Construction here, man. There's no point. Oh, that's a nice M5. I think that was like what, an E30 M5? 39 M5's fire. stuff starts spilling out. Rock chips and about that time we hit traffic. But guys, that's what I wanted to talk about. Pretty short video. We're gonna be in traffic for like a minute. It's like lunchtime, rush hour, so we're gonna be in this traffic for a minute. So